And the recently activated Rakim Jarrett back to return. It'll be a touchback today for Tampa Bay. They'll lean into this with Rachaad White and a good run to start the day. A pick up
field and the other leaders of this offense to step up.
This run game, which has been very good over the last month, picks up a first down in the first 2 snaps of the day. That ball came out though, and Jesse Bates.
Yeah, you see Bates, he comes in here with that big right hook.
Ruling on the field of a fumble is under further review.
Every turnover. It is Bijan Robinson. Good block by Jake Matthews, but he'll navigating out of the gun on second down. Quick throw to the outside for Drake London.
And continuing to spread the ball around all these weapons.
Under pressure, London in traffic looking for it. Trying to get to the 33. Cousins floats it. Pitts is wide open. Flag is thrown. Pitts is in for the touchdown.
Before the pass was thrown, holding. Defense number 26. His penalties declined.
Rachaad White punched out by Jesse Bates. Kirk Cousins and the Falcons get great field position. And on National Tight Ends Day, Kyle Pitts has his first touchdown since week 1. And Atlanta up 7-0. It is Bucky Irving in the backfield now, and he gets the swing pass. And Irving's got some space. Good blocking along the edge by Payne Durham.
The question is, are they happy just bringing 4, or do they want to add a 5th rusher versus Payne?
To the edge, and Irving.
And you lose your top 2 offensive weapons in the passing game. That bodes well.
They go 2 backs that time. They call that package horse.
Try to keep the good times rolling.
Mayfield finds Bucky Irving, and he gets spun down by Grady Jarrett on the perimeter.
Downhill, traditional runner.
On 3rd and 8, Mayfield fires towards the sticks. It's caught, but short.
The no-brainer, just shy of midfield.
Mayfield looking for a sneak. It's close.
It's a huge priority.
It's a true skill. That's a really nice run by Bucky Irving, and some exceptional moves. 4th round pick out of Oregon. Right back to Irving. Another patient run.
System. We're starting to see some fruits of that labor.
Mayfield protected, and he finds Sterling.
Fell.
They'll run it on 3rd and 4, and Irving got right to the line to gain. And
after the catch, Chris Godwin, one of the best in the league.
Right back to the ground.
Personnel strengths.
Been a very good red zone team. They're in the red zone here, and Irving with a nice cut back to the opposite side.
All aspects of the position.
2-back set. Here is Rachaad White. It'll be 2nd and goal. Mayfield on the move. They'll toss it. This is usually Evans or Godwin territory. Who is Mayfield looking at here? To the end zone. It is caught by Cade Otton. And 15 plays, 70 yards, 8.5 minutes, and a nice bounce-back drive after the early turnover by Tampa Bay. Pitts for Atlanta, Otton for Tampa Bay. 7 apiece for the Big Ben.
Today.
From the slot, now he goes in motion. Cousins fakes it, play action. Haven't seen as much of this year. We've seen a lot of Darnell Mooney, though, making moves, and he's down inside the 45 of Tampa Bay.
Adjustments and be a lot better in that category.
That'll be a handoff for the bruising back, Tyler Algier. Lamont, 2nd and 8. Cousins looking, floats it for Mooney, and just off of his fingertips. Here comes pressure from Todd Bowles' defense, and they get right to Cousins. So Bradley Pinion will look for some hang time and a short kick. Try to pin Palmer and the Bucs deep. And that is exactly what Pinion is going to do. A great roll down inside the 3-yard line. Perfect, their inside linebacker. That's why Landman's getting the start again. Mayfield into that space in the middle. And that is a powerful push by...
If they do have to punt, it's not out of the back of their own end zone.
Fake it to Tucker. Mayfield will dump it down for Tucker. Makes a nice move and has another Tampa Bay
game as well.
8 passes for Mayfield, 7 have been to running backs so far.
Last week against Seattle, limiting the big play.
Arnold Ebiketie jumps into the neutral zone.
False start by the offense, number 78.
So the tight ends have made the quarterbacks happy in the first 15. Kyle Pitts and Cade Otton. The touchdowns, the spikes. Gronkowski's in the studio smiling right now. My tight end, Greg Olsen, loves it. To the second we go. Quick throw. This is Trey Palmer making the...
Put so much pressure on your third down offense.
Especially on 3rd and long, where they've been good this year because of plays like that. And it's Cade Otton taking it into Atlanta territory down inside the 45.
Richie Grant, the safety, he thinks he's got to widen. He's got to stay outside of Cade Otton. That's what opens up the space in the middle of the field. And
the longest of his season after he had a 28-yarder against Baltimore last week. Mayfield fakes it, now throws it out for Bucky Irving. And he jukes around Judon and gets bumped out.
Taking the top off on those explosive contested catches. And it's a big 1-2 punch to be without.
Another first down on the ground. Bucky
present themselves and guys start taking advantage.
Cut by Irving, ends up in coverage on the top side of the formation. Mayfield inside to Otton, and highest zone defense playing teams in the NFL, Tampa Bay and Atlanta. It's the 4-man rush on 3rd down. Mayfield looking for Otton again, and made conversions for the best 3rd down offense in the NFL. Swing it out, boy. Rachaad White turned around. The ball was waiting for him, and he busts it into the end zone for a score.
They're in 12 personnel. They got Cade Otton, Payne Durham, the 2 tight ends, and Ryan Miller, number 81 at receiver. They'd White bounce back.
This is a taunt, which is the first of potential disqualification.
Yates and White kind of staring each other down. They called the foul against Atlanta.
Yeah, they
at a 14-7 lead. Rachaad White's first reception for a touchdown this season. And Tampa Bay, after falling behind by a score, 2 straight touchdowns.
We were both kind of thinking that it was on Rachaad White because he looked, but you see Jesse Bates, number 3. He's...
And we'll start with Bijan Robinson. A really nice run. His shoulder.
They love running to the weak side of the defense. Something to keep an eye on all day.
The short side here as Robin, new linebacker, made for Devontae David. Trying to plunge ahead. Robinson. Oh, skew. Fake it to Ray McLeod on the reverse. Now throw it out to McLeod on the near side. And good sprint for some good yardage on first. Give to Algier. Pounds ahead, and he's got enough. This time he'll be under center. Take it to Algier. Looking deep, taking a shot. He's got Mooney. It's incomplete.
Bit further, Mooney can run under it, but nice coverage there by Funderburk. He's in for Jamel Dean. He's missing today. He's on IR, so nice job there. It's almost exclusively for play-action pass.
Just got the snap off. Cousins, rifle shot over the middle for Pitts. And Kyle Pitts gets loose again. And he's got his second of the day, I believe. Yes. They got a little dicey at the end. And Antoine Winfield
shows great effort. I'm not sure that ball crosses the plane, Adam.
Oh, boy. This would be a dreadful mistake by Kyle Pitts. And Antoine Winfield knocks the ball loose. It is going to depend on where that ball was.
Rolling on the field, stands as called. It is a touchdown.
Better so far here in the first half.
Mayfield off to a hot start, trying to continue it here. And he's 14 of 15.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 87 of the offense.
He chop blocks the defensive end outside of the tackle box. It's really close.
It's back to first and 25, so Mayfield goes underneath to Otten, and he gets round. They roster their 4th-round pick in 22. Mayfield steps up and dumps it down. Here is Sterling Shepard. And it brings 4. Mayfield's got a wide open man, and he missed Jalen McMillan.
Down.
Short punt that time, 42 yards, and a quick run from Avery Williams, who lose place up for grabs today. Kirk Cousins underneath, and a first down into Tampa Bay territory. 13 years he's been in the league. They're in shot position. Cousins will go underneath to Bijan Robinson. And another good gain on first down.
They're still trying to figure out what that relationship looks like.
There's Bijan Robinson as he spins his way to a first down over his successful seasons there. In particular, the last year and a half, 22, and then the first half of 23. This seems like a little bit of a broken play, and Cousins is just going to have to eat it with rushing yard total on the season. It's a loss of 2. 2nd and 12. Cousins hanging in the pocket and delivering. Darnell Mooney is able to
Fast feet, and Kirk Cousins has a fast mind.
And now floating one for Darnell Mooney, and a perfect strike to take the lead. Combines with the fast feet of Darnell Mooney down the field. His 4th touchdown as a Falcon. 2:09 left. 2-minute warning to come. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. Mayfield has that one deflected into the air.
Baker the opportunity to go down there and try to steal some points.
Falcons get the ball to start the second half. They'll run it here with Rachaad White. Mayfield looking to convert, taking a deep shot, and he's got a man, Trey Palmer, all the way down inside the 45 of Atlanta. Mayfield wants another deep shot. He wants McMillan, the rookie, overthrown with 100 seconds left for the half. Judon coming in on the pressure, so Mayfield gets rid of it to Rachaad White.
Coming out to start the 3rd quarter.
On 3rd down and 8, Mayfield. He ends up throwing underneath. Rachaad White gets McLaughlin from 52. And his outstanding run of
that in the exact same area. And so far in the first half, it's clear where Atlanta's attacking this defense.
Trenton Gill kicks away, and Ray McLeod on the return, looking for an alley. And Hurdle takes him. Throw to a receiver in London.
Any chunk plays in that middle of the field.
Cousins off the hands of Pitts.
In those intermediate, just past the sticks.
Cousins has Pitts at the sticks. Cousins for Robinson. Athletic play, and he gets free, and Smart changes in this one. Fresh set it out to the 49, one timeout for Atlanta. Cousins floats it, looking, he's got Mooney, and he's out of bounds to stop the clock.
Inside leverage man underneath.
Cousins, he finds Pitts in space, and 14 of 19. 13 seconds, no timeouts. Cousins takes a shot, and it's too tall for London. Cousins steps up. It's going to be a shot to the end zone, and incomplete for Mooney, but
Before the pass was thrown, illegal contact by the defense, number 29.
Double you up, and you find yourself in a trap.
39-yarder from Koo is right through, and Kova J, born in April. Stats are brought to you by State Farm. 5 touchdowns, no picks between the two. Excellent. Los Angeles we go. Verizon halftime start now, 24-17 Atlanta.
And Liam Cohen want to get into a shootout, and so far that's what it looks like.
Ray McLeod will bring this one out. Past the 25, Merriweather did 2 times in the game and a half against Tampa Bay this year at 16 possessions. Toss play, Bijan Robinson. A good cut and a good run, and a good
Holding. Offense number 1.
Yeah, he's in a bad spot. He's on his backside. If he tackles Bijan Robinson in the open space, more power to him.
Now on 1st and 17, they screen it to Robinson. And
Bucks are showing a pressure look here. Monte David checking out.
right back to his screen.
Yaya Diaby, he's their best 3rd and 4th down pass rusher on the outside.
They'll run it on 3rd and 21, and Robinson will take it out to the... They have the fewest 3 and outs in the NFL this season. Only their 8th of the year. From the 25, it's Trey Palmer. Trying to bring it to the near side and looking for the alley, and boy, receivers for those 18 completions. Start this drive with a handoff for Bucky Irvin, putting the moves on Grady Jarrett, but eventually he gets... On 2nd down, Mayfield trying to spin away from Judon. There is a flag thrown on the play as he got back. He's
Holding. Offense number 62. It's a 10-yard penalty. Replay, 2nd down.
Kind of rush yourself into a holding call.
Mayfield was looking deep initially. Instead, he'll throw it down for Rachaad White. Bell that leads his team in pressures. Screen, McMillan trying to get that space. He got close to the line to gain. Field.
Watch the cat.
Pointing out A.J. Terrell. It is a play action, and it is a dump down for Bucky Irving again. Could not get Ellis. Ellis had Irving wrapped up, and I'm in Oregon. Has shown it as a rookie so far. Flea flicker. They've run this a few times. Mayfield fires. Jesse Bates goes up top to take it away from Ryan Miller. He's done it in his 2 years with the Atlanta Falcons. Big interception. He had 6 of them last year, a career high, and the All-Pro snags that one for a takeaway. In there. 2 tight ends in there for Atlanta. The back is Algier, trying to get away from their own goal line.
Live to play another snap.
Right back to Algier. That pounding run.
It adds a lot of dimension to your run game.
Algier again. 5-pound Tyler Algier in his 3rd year out of BYU. And he gets... After 5 straight runs, Cousins gets taken down. Cousins on 2nd and long. They'll screen it with Robinson back in the game.
Fucking cunt.
Bucks show pressure, bringing extra man from the right side that time.
Chasing the ball from behind.
Short punt, but a good roll. Grabbed by Trey Palmer. And he'll get out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Tie station before this offensive series. A fake to Irving, and right away it is Shepard. 2nd down and 5. Both backs are in. They give it to Bucky Irving. They're converting 2 out of every 3. Very high rate. Trying to do it here. Mayfield looking downfield and off the hand of Trenton Gill is out to punt. It's a fake. It's the up man, and nothing doing there.
Punted away.
And it gives Atlanta its best starting field position at the 36-yard line. And a little duck move, and Bijan Robinson goes to the end zone. We'll check that penalty marker, though.
Holding. Offense number 34.
Yeah, you see, he's coming down. So he's trying to, so he's got to block Jordan Whitehead. Jordan Whitehead's the safety. He's the force player, and for holding by the wide receivers.
Out of the ground again, and Robinson. Cousins on the back pedal. He's able to float it to Robinson. Puts his head down in trap. They have made an adjustment today. 3rd and 5. Cousins to the outside, and Mooney alertly moving.
A veteran quarterback like Cousins knows where his answers are.
We'll end around here for Ray McCloud, and He did not get knocked down by a defender. I think he ran into Algier.
Yeah, good awareness. You're exactly right. He just kicks the right foot of Algier, and good awareness to understand he wasn't touched by a Bucs defender. And
first and goal from the 7-yard line. Handoff for Algier, and he gets dragged down.
Make this a 14-point game.
Cousins pumps it. He's got Robinson, and he's got all the space in the world to walk in for a touchdown. His first reception for a touchdown this year. It's the 4th touchdown pass for Cousins on a day where he's had just 6 incompletions. A 14-point Falcon lead.
Impressive, but you just have to be smart.
Now in a 2-touchdown hole, Mayfield is looking downfield. Instead, he'll check it down for Bucky Irving. And he's working against Case.
In the NFC South.
Falcons only have 1 NFC South game for their final 8 weeks of the season. That's it. They'll run it here with Jalen McMillan, and that's a big play to move the ball down the field. The 47. Mayfield looking deep. He'll go deep down the middle, and it's caught by Rakim Jarrett.
Screen.
Now fake. And right back to the man he faked it to. Irvin takes a lick from
That guy, I think he got the best of you. Good job there by Irvin popping up.
Mayfield down the sideline, and there's A.J. Terrell right back in the play. This time he has the pick.
You show why he's one of the highest paid defensive backs in all of football.
Giving A.J. Terrell his flowers on the sideline. Now it's Tyler Algier, who's able to get away from Vita Vea. Not an easy thing to do, but ends up. After the loss, now Algier. That ball came out loose, and that's still fumbling around into the end zone and out of the back of it. It's going to be 2 points potentially here.
29, Izzian. It looked like he was going to make a play.
Field is a safety.
Wow, and then Algiers thinks he's going to be able to fall on it, gets kicked again, and then it's just a mad dash. And I think for Atlanta, that's probably best case scenario because
ball out to the landing zone. So that's why it's a line drive, and sure enough, it does land in the landing zone, and Tucker grabs it on a bounce. That was awesome on Friday night in particular.
By the offense, number 15. 5-yard penalty. It's first down.
Mayfield. And nothing downfield. It's been a lot of underneath stuff. And trying to let these guys. Mayfield, quick throw. And a little bit of a bobble, but it looked like McMillan controlled it.
Neat stuff. We've talked a lot about it. His picks and struggles have been 10+ yards downfield.
That time, Cade Otton.
Some of those in-breaking layered routes in the middle of his zone coverage.
Mayfield, off-platform throw. He's still able to find Ryan Miller.
Gun, get him comfortable.
And find a rhythm now. He pumps, and we haven't seen much scrambling today. He from the 50, quick pressure coming, so Mayfield gets rid of it fast to Miller.
Second guy that can win you ball games. That's a huge tool in this league.
Mayfield, now he's going to try to scramble. He's done this about as well as any quarterback in the league on 3rd down.
Sees that green grass and takes it.
From the 34, has time but nothing downfield. So holds it
the position than Baker Mayfield.
The safety's coming. It's the slot defensive back at Alford, so Mayfield got rid of it quickly. Shepard in motion. Mayfield looking in that direction, goes downfield, and a tight window throw to Rakim Jarrett.
Yeah, you talk about the mental toughness of Baker Mayfield. It was almost that exact part of the field when he picked. If you hesitate, you're going to get picked again, and he doesn't.
Down to the near side, and McMillan gets shoved out. 12th play of the drive is 2nd and goal, and it's to the end zone for Cade Otton and a touchdown. By tight ends, we've got 4 of them in this game. Remember, Atlanta was pinned deep in its own territory on that wild play. It ends up in a safety. Tampa Bay gets the ball back and drives down the field. We've got a 5-point game with 6:52 left. Pitts has 2 for Atlanta. First game all year where 2 tight ends had 2 touchdown receptions. Here's a tight end. This guy is Charlie Werner. Werner's in motion. He's an excellent run blocker. He's blocking for Bijan Robinson, and Isian brings him down. Werner in motion again. They'll run it with Robinson. And he gets stopped just shy of the line.
We're going to keep him with just 4 down linemen on this 3rd short.
It is Robinson who slices through to move the 5 minutes for the 4th quarter. We're at 4:25 now. Here is Robinson. Nifty maneuvering, and he works down. If you step out of bounds, it stops the clock until the next
foul,
snap.
Face mask, offense number 64. It's a 15-yard penalty, replay, 1st down.
He just grabs that left hand.
Very good closer at BYU and has been a solid closer for the Falcons. He's in to protect. Cousins floats it out to the sideline for London. And he's going to get wrapped up at the 46-yard line. Clock winding down. They get the snap off. Extra body for Tampa Bay on the pressure. Cousins steps up and takes off. Kirk Cousins with a 1st down. Or at least close to it.
Set of downs.
It is Algier, and he gets stopped. That's a big play by C.J. Brewer.
I like this decision here. Doesn't look like they're going to snap it, though. They're trying to jump him off, trying to get him to jump off sides.
4th down and 1. It is Cousins to try to sneak in, and he gets pushed ahead for the 1st down. Still has 2 timeouts. They need stops on the ground and with the clock. It is Algier, and it is Vita Vea. Right back to Algier, and good penetration again.
Clock.
So here's Robinson to the edge. Vita Vea catches up to this to try to make it an 8-point lead. It's no good.
You mentioned all the reliable kicks that he's made. He just pushes this to the right, and
they need to go 65 yards to take the lead and maybe win the game and take 1st place. Mayfield underneath. McMillan's there.
Play in the middle of the field. Run up and clock it.
Mayfield stepping up, taking a shot for Sterling Shepard, and over the top. Incomplete. Richie Grant. Mayfield again, middle of the field underneath for Ryan Miller. Makes
time for these 5-6 yarders at a time. They got to have a chunk play sometime here.
Mayfield looking for one. Down the middle, and it's caught. Inside the 35 by Rakim Jarrett. 15 seconds left.
Now they got to spike it. Now everyone's got to be facing forward, eligible formation, and clock it. Contested catch, and either go high point or PI.
Whistle before. It is a false start. Story of the final sequence. 8 back in coverage for Atlanta. Mayfield is just going to have to toss it away. 3 defenders on the goal line for Atlanta. Game down to this. Mayfield steps up, launches it to the end zone for the win. It is caught out of bounds, and Atlanta takes over 1st place in the NFC South.
Both these quarterbacks gave it everything they could.
Couple of high-scoring games. The Falcons are on top of the South. We'll wrap it up on the other side.